Sup guys, so today we're going to be going over evals, and if you're struggling to pass these evals, I'm going to be going through how I trade them as an experienced trader and how, if you're a beginner, how you should trade them. And it's pretty simple. So we'll start if you're a beginner trader and what I would do if I could go back and give myself advice. So we'll go from a 50K top step account. That's going to be the example I'm going to use. It's going to vary across different prop firms, but I think this is a good base to start with. So you've got $2,000 of drawdown. So if you hit $48,000 on that 50K account, you blow the account. And if you make $53,000, so $3,000 profit, you will pass the account. Okay. Now, TopStep have a 50% consistency rule with their trading. So you can't make anything more than $1,500 in a single trade. So how I reckon it's probably best that you're risking around the $700 mark, right? So this means you're going to pass in 3 to 4 trades, or you're going to, if you lose 3 trades in a row trading, if you're risking $700 on a trade, you lose 3 trades in a row, you're going to blow the account. This gives you 3 A+ setups. This is not 3 random setups. This is 3 A+ setups. It's not the end of the world if you put the contracts on, you pull your stop loss down, and let's say you're risking 650. You don't need to get exactly 700, but around that mark will do you quite well. So this gives you 3 trades is perfect because, if you lose 1 trade, you still got 2 more. This is A+ setups as well. So you have to be taking A+ setups because then what are you doing? See, the problem with people is that, they're risking 2-3 micros on an eval. They take an A+ setup and they win the A+ setup and they win $300. This is so bad for your psychology because they're like, damn, I'm doing all this good work and I'm still not making any money. I'm on an eval. I've been on an eval for months. And this is the exact problem because they go, I can't make any money. And then they change strategies. They change mentors. They change completely in a different direction because they're simply under risking. So if you're trading an eval right now and you're a complete beginner, and you know your model and you know what you're looking for, when that setup appears, risk, I would say anywhere from $650 to $750 per trade. In micros, that'd probably be 1 mini, I would say, or 15 micros if you're trading New York session. That's from my experience what my trades look like with the size stop loss I use. This varies from trade to trade, but you're going to have to figure that out yourself. But $700 is a perfect kind of range to use. And then you got 3 trades, 3 good trades. And if you take 3 bad trades in a row, it's all good. You reset, it's only $50. It's not that expensive. Now, if you are a intermediate or advanced trader, so I would say I'm an advanced trader, you should be not wasting any time, 0 time on evals at all. I personally, let's say intermediate, I'd be risking anywhere from 30 to 40 micros on a trade. Sometimes I even risk 50 micros. So I basically full port my evals. I wait for an A+ setup. I full port. I drag my take profit to $1,500 and done. I either lose that account or make my 50% in 1 trade. I go back to the next trading day. So let's say today I was trying to pass a top setup account. I'll wait for a setup. Once a setup appears, I'd put probably 50 micros on this, so 5 minis, drag my stop top to $1,000, drag my take profit to 1,500, let it go. I do go break even on these trades, but that's just how I do it. So I pass or fail. I sometimes, blow a whole set before I pass a whole set because I'm just not wasting time on these accounts. I don't have any reason to be on these accounts. I simply just trade them to pass them. So I'm trading, I'm basically full porting my accounts to get them passed because you cannot make any money on evals. They're a complete waste of time if you know what you're doing. So that's what I do to get my accounts. And the thing is, psychology-wise, being in eval jail to the point where you can't pass an eval and get unfunded, it's very on your mindset. It gets hard sometimes because you can't make any money on this account. You can't, get any payouts, and you're getting up every single night trading this eval. It's hard. So if you know what you're looking for, so A+ setups, if you're taking A+ setups, you should be able to be risk more. Okay. If stop risking 2 to 3 micros, you have to put more risk on the table. It's just an eval, bro. It's just an eval. You're going to pass it or you're going to fail it. You're going to learn something out of it, and it's not the end of the world. So that's what I would do. If I could go back and tell myself, I would basically be risking a little bit more per trade. So $700 per trade. If you're intermediate or advanced, intermediate, risk a little bit more, anywhere from the 20 to 30 micros. And then if you're advanced, you probably should be full porting your accounts. You don't need to be wasting any time on these accounts. I full port them. So that's what I do. Anyway, I hope this helps and clear up any confusion. If you're in eval jail at the moment, this will help. I promise you, just up your risk a little bit. Follow the guidelines that I just said, and it's going to be a lot easier. And that's it. It's quite simple. It's not hard. You guys make this more overcomplicated than it has to be. Anyway, until next time.